Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to the Offworld Trading Company. It's week 7 of our 7-week campaign and we are finally going head to head with our fiercest competitors. And we're actually going to try and do a hostile takeover of their stocks this time, rather than investing in an actual colony. But before we get to it, we are going to have a look at where we are gonna have this epic showdown. So we actually have 3 locations to choose from. So here we have a level 2 EU support, so we get a free core sample, we get a free claim from the Americans, and we get extra scan range from the Chinese. So here everybody starts with the rights to an optimization center. It's a large basin with water, ice and rare resources. Doesn't say anything about volcanic, we're unsure about the presence of geothermal power locations. This one has a solar flare. Presumably that means solar panels are going to be way more effective. It's a small map, so we're going to be very tightly packed together, lots of fierce competition. On the other hand, it's in a basin, so in terms of locations for wind it's going to be less efficient. There's no ice, so you can't mine it for water or carbon, and it's high in resources, so there's less intense competition over the resources. So that probably means the off-world market is going to be more relevant. Finally, we got Tomatasia Planum. It's a medium-sized map, so it sits in between the other two. It's riverbeds, so lots of water. It has dry ice and it has rare resources. It also unlocks the scavenger race. Well, it's gonna be us and 3 competitors, so it's gonna be 4 of us, so a small map might not be the best of ideas. Oh, hey, this actually says what the solar flare does. 100% extra solar panel production and solar condenser production. Optimization center means we can upgrade stuff, and the scavenger is just a race we can play. Let's actually go with... Yeah, we started with EU, so we might as well end it with EU. I think that's going to be good enough as a tiebreaker. So what's the state of markets? Last episode we ended with both electricity and water being not worth a lot. Same for iron and carbon and silicon, so most of the raw resources are not worth that much. Even aluminium is pretty low. Food and oxygen are worth a lot on Mars. Aluminium steel is middle of the road. And endgame resources are pretty good. With glass being the weakest for a change. Let's see, they start with laboratories here. I think the laboratories use chemicals as a resource. So we're pretty well set up for that. So if we're going to go for chemicals, that also means we will need some carbon to produce it and a bunch of fuel. Shipping fuel off-world is very lucrative. Oxygen off-world is lucrative. All the foodstuffs and water are lucrative. As well as chemicals and electronics. And interestingly, steel as well. So pursuing a let's ship stuff off-world strategy like we did last time might not be too bad of an idea. Let's see if we can get ourselves another astronaut. Ooh, the nice thing is we only have 1 week left in the campaign, so all we need is temporary contracts. We got almost 3,000 in cash to spend on this. So let's go for that. Geothermals, I approve. Water pumps, let's get that as well. We're just gonna completely load up on good stuff. I mean, we will need a lot of water. We will make a lot of food. Let's see, chemicals might be very relevant here. For that, the elemental quarry, if we're gonna mine some carbon. Let's see, patent labs, perpetual motion, that's less power consumption for the buildings. Yeah. Let's see, if we're gonna make steel, then the metal mine might be interesting as well. So let's grab that. So we spent all our cash on just getting a lot more engineers. We have a level 5 farm, so they're gonna just completely outproduce our competitors. Water pumps are very efficient as well. I think we are in a pretty decent setup. Also we have 2 off-worlds, so we can launch 2 shipments at the same time. Let's see what the competitor looks like. So Anastasia is also shipping stuff off-world, similarly for some. Rennie is not. Sammy has some pleasure domes, but Anastasia is still the queen of pleasure domes. It's gonna be interesting. In terms of mining, I am completely focusing on water pumps. Also mines and elemental quarries. I'm on average doing a lot better than a competitor. Nobody really cares about solar condensers, it seems. Also I care a lot about greenhouses and nobody really cares about the electrolysis reactors. So that means there's probably not going to be a lot of fuel and oxygen production. That's interesting. Also chemical labs, I'm slightly more efficient, while Rennie here, being a robot, cares a bit more about steel. Also really cares about electronics, that's probably going to be what he's going for. Glass kilns, we got a little bit of competition from Sam, but not a lot. Also this is a female Sam rather than a male Sam. Interesting. Always forget that Sam can also be short for Samantha rather than Samuel. Pictures help. And yep, we are very strong in geothermals. Alright, well, let's stop talking and let's start cornering the market. A new generation of great capitalism. Everybody can now found a scavenger HQ. I'm just gonna stick with my roots though. So scavengers, as a trade-off, they can use carbon for, instead of steel for construction, or they will use it. They use the black market a bit more frequently, and they get access to news events before others do.
Low levels of iron found. High levels of carbon found.
Also, interface up here now looks differently. We no longer invest in a neutral colony, but we just buy out our competitors.
High levels of iron found. Ooh, a geothermal vent.
And if you buy all, you start with 2 shares in your own company.
Robotic colony founded.
And if you buy out all your competitors, then the final buyout is gonna
Robotic colony founded.
be to buy out their own shares and win. So let's see, one settled here, one settled there. There's 2 robotics already. And Anastasia is still waiting. But I do see purple, so they're gonna be expensive. Also everybody's in the bottom corner of the map.
High levels of water found.
Let's see if we take stock of the situation so far. There's not a lot of silicon again. Let's see, silicon here, silicon there. So silicon, iron, aluminium. There's also not a lot of aluminium. Oh, more silicon. So if we set up in this area, then we could corner some of the silicon market. On the other hand, water, where's my water? I need my water. There's water. We need a lot of water, more so than the silicon. So we're gonna set up a little bit up higher, just get all the silicon in and generally be happy. Yeah, this should be good. A lot of water, so we can just ship that. First, power. Water. Let's see, here there is triangle potential. Here you can only, well, there's 3 links, but shipping is double. Okay, let's go for this one first. Get our food up. We start with a free solar cell conveniently located next to us. So that's a bit more extra power during the daytime. And then we need this. Okay, let's just sell the raw resources we don't really care about, just to accelerate ourselves into the electrolysis engine. As always, we just start selling raw resources we mine instantly
The black market is online.
and buy
Colony expanded.
whatever we need. Oh, I turned that one to a default. Okay. And we have our electrolysis, which means we can start selling this as well. Excellent. And then we have one more claim. And we're gonna claim the silicon here. This is gonna be key for our strategy. We claim the silicon. We claim the other silicon the moment we level up. And then we're gonna go straight for glass kilns. Also, we have a pretty good start. We instantly went into some of the resources that we're now selling, making money, not getting into debt, very important. We started last, so we don't start with debt. Because actually they're still AAA rated, so that means their debt is low. Their debt is actually relatively low.
Expanded.
I wonder what it is then. Why I outpaced them so quickly. Just to sell everything we harvest. Okay, so that's lots of silicon. So the first couple of levels, because the stock prices are a lot higher than normal, because in a skirmish game stock prices start around 10 bucks, now they're 25 to 30. So we will not have the money to buy out our competitors. So food is going good, so we might as well expand on that. Fuel is going pretty well. We have one more claim left. Let's start a first glass kiln. Let's see if we expand the electro into this direction. We have glass in another one. Let's see if we can make it not touching. I probably should have thought a little bit more about my chains. So I could have multiple chains so they would be less easy to tamper with. Ah well, that's hindsight for you. Let's start here, then we'll just link it up together in the end.
Colony expanded.
Okay, so they are messing with each other. We actually have an underground nuke, which is good. Oh wow, there's one more silicon deposit over here. And that's it. So if we want to buy, we need to buy 1,000 shares. So that's going to be just 1,000 times their price. So we need quite a lot of money to buy them. Also, how come I have 4 shares in myself rather than 2? I'm not entirely sure how that happened. Bid on this tile. So Anastasia probably wants a pleasure dome there. I just want to deny them. I'm very petty that way, but it works for me. That's where we might eventually build our Offworld Trading Market, actually. So for now let's see. Solar panel, that's going to be very efficient during the day, or just a wind turbine that's going to be consistently useful. Actually, solar panel is cheaper, so plop that down. Someone actually launched something. Ah, yes, magnetic storms. They are useful.
Expanded.
So aluminium prices are rather low. Steel prices are going to go up, so we might as well. Well, actually, for now, let's focus on glass. Auto selling it, of course. More glass kilns. We use a lot of oxygen for that, so we might as well improve on our oxygen production and as a side effect also produce more fuel. We have enough money in the bank to buy shares in one of our competitors, but for now I think I'm gonna go for defensive advantage. If someone wants to buy us out, they need to buy up all the public stocks in addition to all our privately held stocks, so it's gonna be harder for a competitor to take us over. Someone nuked our ships. That, on the other hand, no, if they're sabotaging us, that just means that we're getting ahead. There's a surplus of electronics, that means someone probably wants to buy it. Food prices are dropping, so let's not overinvest in more of them. Also, we still don't really have a big surplus here, so let's produce another one, just to get more oxygen out. Also, that is gonna feed into our glass kilns. Boom. Because we need oxygen for that, in addition to silicon. It's gonna draw quite a bunch, but we're producing a lot, so it balances out in the end. And we can do another upgrade. Excellent, which unlocks the off-world market for us. It's 130k at the current resource prices. So yeah, it's gonna be slightly expensive. Also, we're using a lot of water. Water prices are rising, might as well grab our third one here. Again, oh, what is this? Carbon, what's carbon prices doing? Carbon prices are going up, so I want it. I need it. Also, I have a lot of money. This one actually has some debts. 50k, good. Elemental quarry. Also means let's just start selling the stuff. And if we want, we can expand to the medium here for an adjacency bonus. Also, let's pay off our debts just to not pay for it in the future. Can we annoy someone yet? Yeah, I think we can. Let's see, orange player is the number 2. But there's more ships in the air here. Boom. Also, we still have an underground nuke. Is there... Oh, we are the only ones mining silicon. Ah, no. You picked up the other silicon. Sorry, Anastasia. It's... Wait. I was gonna say, it's useless now. But... Can't. What? How come I can't? This is new. Oh wait, or is this just for regular buildings? Okay, in that case we're just gonna mess with your steel mine. Just being randomly petty here. It works. And there's a strike at my best water pump. Of course there is. How are the other water sources doing? Not really well. Okay, let's start digging. Is there more water here? 90% chance of water. High water, excellent. That means we add it for an adjacency bonus. Excellent. So, if there's a strike, we just fix it. It's okay. Alright, let's start buying up our weakest competitor. There's a timer between buying shares. Also, glass prices are going down, so let's stop building more of those. Electronics prices are going up. With the exception of aluminium, we have all the resources for that, so we might as well set up a small industry for that. Also, we use more oxygen than we produce. Let's fix that first. Water. Yeah, okay, this is just gonna go up and down, up and down. Power. I want more power. Everybody always wants more power, of course. Also, off-world market. We have this solar panel here. Well, actually, might as well just put the off-world market nearby and we can keep an eye on it. Can be a lot. Okay, people are now buying shares in themselves, just spending their excess resources. Let's see, rather than doing an upgrade on myself, I think... Oh, actually, no, let's do that first. We'll expand. Okay. Ooh, energy vault.
Up for auction. Bidding will begin at...
You can have it. Energy vault is useful if you are very strongly invested in solar cells. Personally, I'm not really, so don't care. So there's a strike here, but we're still making more, so that's good. Ooh, I see a cluster of spaceships. Well, not spaceships, but just transport ships. Boom, boom. Random act of pettiness for the day. Check. And might as well put that one there. Then at least we will make enough oxygen. Electronics prices are gonna go up. Let's build some electronics. Also uses aluminium, which we're not producing, but prices are utter rubbish. We produce more than enough carbon. And silicon, we can put a little bit of a draw on. But because glass prices are bottoming out, we don't really want to invest in that. So, nice triangle here. I'll put a small draw on this, but we don't really care. Let's auto sell the fruits of our labor. Okay, so Rennie now has the intercepted the EMP that Anastasia tried to trigger. We're using up slightly more silicon than we are producing, but that's gonna have a positive impact on the price. Ooh, we're getting a decent amount of money. So I'm just gonna go for one competitor at a time right now, buying them out. I think we can just completely... So you just see my stock price go up as well, and we need 300k to buy out the other 5 shares here. So that's a very strong defensive thing to have if you control all your own stocks. And they virused my glass kilns. Buggers. Okay, so steel prices are also getting pretty high, but we don't really use steel anymore because we upgraded pretty early. Well, we still need to pick this one. Okay, so we need 200 steel. Prices are bottoming out, so the moment this triangle disappears, buying it. Good. So we have our... Oh, actually bought too much steel. Oops. Yeah, actually pretty good bit of price speculation, I suppose. Okay. Offworld market. That's the first at level 5. Oh wait, we can actually already build another one.
Find me and unleash me on your enemies.
Virus, I don't really care. I really don't care.
Auction unclaimed. Bidding closed.
No bid, nobody cares.
Baltic colony expanded.
Let's start queuing up some off-world shipments. Ooh. We can make a lot of money on fuel. Actually, let's stop auto-selling water for now.
Pirates.
Because we produce a lot.
I hate those filthy bandits.
Also, fuel prices are low enough that we can stop auto-selling it. Also, we're completely driving the glass price through the floor here. Okay, we have accumulated enough that it's not going to cost us any additional money. Well, it's going to cost us fuel to ship fuel, interestingly enough. It's only a little bit though. Okay, let's actually keep this set up properly. But fuel prices are gonna take a pretty good hike once people start shipping stuff off world. Also, our money reserves are gonna skyrocket easily. Oh, filthy pirates. Filthy pirates. So, also, power prices have just completely plummeted, which is annoying. We lost some units, well,
Expansive
tough luck.
colony expanded.
Okay, so electronics prices are pretty good. Build another one of these and protect it. That means we're gonna launch at double the speed, which means we can queue up more shipments, make some more money, make some... Oh wow, you need quite some money to actually launch. Right, we got 5 launches queued up, that should be enough for now.
Look at all the money.
So food is still pretty solid. Let's expand into a triangle here. Yes, and I will keep calling them triangles because they are, well, they are triangles. Very efficient production structures. Okay, let's just stop flooding the market with water for now. The extra greenhouse is gonna help there. Ooh. Bid on this patent lab. That's good. Then we actually have a pretty good draw on chemicals, which we can probably dedicate our final things to. Also, everybody is pretty deeply in debt, with the exception of me.
The black market is online.
It also means we are going to use a heck of a lot of this stuff.
We caught a dirty rat trying to break our stuff.
Oh, well, we need another shield because someone tried to attack us here.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
I don't have pleasure domes, recycling, carbon scrubbing. Well, that's going to be useful. Slant drilling is going to be useful, and teleportation. Actually, teleportation and then slant drilling. Okay, we just bought a lot of chemicals. Someone got really happy off of that, I suppose.
Robotic colony expanded.
Also, more shipments. Queue up more shipments. Ship all the things.
Let this be a lesson to you all.
Okay, 6
Be with us.
queued up.
I
That's
need
good.
to be with you.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
So, are we producing carbon? Yes, we are. Are we producing fuel? Yes, we are. So, let's produce some of this stuff. Ooh, there is space here. Don't have enough for a triangle, but we do have some. We get at least a 50% efficiency bonus.
The black market is online.
Okay, black market's gonna be very relevant for defensive purposes for us.
All the money.
Okay, we are going slightly into debt because we are using more power, or is there just someone messing with our power supply?
We caught a dirty rat trying to break our stuff.
Ooh, dirty rats. Someone was trying to incite mutiny on our off-world thing. Also, we need 350k to buy out a direct competitor. Also, Rennie is doing pretty darn well here, I have to say.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
Look at all the money. Oh, we have to sell our chemicals, of course. And you are now part of our empire, Anastasia. Which also means all their income should be our income. Extra claims. Oh yes, I want it.
Claim is available for auction. Bidding will begin at
Also, we inherited Anastasia's claims.
sold.
Good, good.
Offworld shipment launched. Look
We
at
need to
all
queue
the
up more
money.
off-world shipments as well. They are gonna get less profitable, I think, over time. But we have a lot of water. So this should keep us occupied for a while. Let the money flow. And flow and flow and
Black
flow.
market is online.
Okay. Sam has been bought by Rennie. So it's now Rennie versus me. It's gonna buy shares in both.
Look at all the money.
Also, we intercepted multiple mutinies already. See if we can do some mutinying on Rennie. Do you have anything I want? Well, steel is fetching a fair price. On the other hand, do you happen to produce some electronics?
Shipment launched. Look at all the money.
Electronics. Boom. Thank you for your electronics. I do like it when they cooperate. Okay, we're still protecting here, that's good. We also have 3 claims, 2 from buying out Anastasia and 1 that we just bought as a bonus. Can we still produce extra silicon? No, we can't. We have some core samples. Let's see if we just happen to get some silicon out of it.
Offworld shipment launched. Look at all the money.
It's just gonna be more aluminium or... Just... yeah. Hey, this actually turned out to be the iron. Hey, well, at least I used them. Okay. Just buying out all the shares.
Offworld shipment
How are markets going?
launched.
Okay, so power prices are gonna go up. Let's just invest a bit more into the power market. We are producing a boatload of water. Just a scary number of water actually. Also aluminium prices are slowly going up. Just get ourselves a single defensive aluminium mine. Yeah, and we can't get any more of this stuff, so that's good. So, final products. Build 1 more chemical. Well, actually chemical prices are dropping, so that might not be the best of investments. We cornered ourselves literally here. We cornered the market. Well, yeah, something along those lines. So let's just build it off to the sides. Yeah, let's build it here. And now we need 600k to
Look at all the money.
execute on buying out our competitor. These are still being defended. Ooh, we need to queue up a couple more shipments. 3, okay, and we sold all our reserves of water and it's back to being worthless, which makes it easier to just buy more and queue up shipments. Okay, this is just a lot of future money being set up. Actually, I think they have enough that we can just annoy the heck out of them by just doing this. Hey, did we get a free one? Cool. Buy 1, get 1 for free. Mwahahaha. Just trying to make my evil laugh. Not quite sure if it's convincing. Also, we are very nearly there. Oh yeah, victory! And the Offworld money maker. Offworld. Let's see, yeah, shipping water and fuel Offworld made us a boatload of money. We actually spent quite some money buying iron or steel. Let's see who was supplying all that steel. 140k, 700k. Well, by far they made the most money just selling chemicals. Same here. Well, everybody hated Rennie and Rennie hated me. That's also interesting. But in the end, Rennie was the fiercest competitor. So there you have it. I am now the sole controller of Mars. Defeated all the other entrepreneurs. This is exciting for us at Seneca Development. I knew we had a great team and this proves it. Oh yeah. And and they all have something witty to say. I thought Earth was filled with terrible people. I had no idea things could get any worse. How much is Phobos going for? A little retail therapy is in order. A reboot and a memory wipe is the only way to process this defeat. This experiment may have failed, but there's no evidence that proves my methods were anything short of brilliant. In fact, I believe the evaluation of success is flawed in some way. I think I should download some papers on macroeconomic theory. Failure in low-level operations and evaluation algorithms. I am in need of a full upgrade. What a mess, does it always end like this for the likes of me? Yes, it does. And we painted Mars in our colors. And because we played with Macy's song, our color is pink. We painted the red planet pink. And that's it for this campaign playthrough. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.